Scorpio, I'm Lisi, the High Priestess. Press like, subscribe, notification bell. With the notification bell, you can get my live. If not, you have to wait 12 hours. Okay. All right, Scorpio. What do I have for you? The Scorpio. Scorpio thoughts. Thoughts. The message. I would like to message. Someone's thinking about you. You're thinking about someone, or you're thinking about messaging someone. You got someone on your mind. I feel like you go in this little box and there's a picture of this person in an envelope. Also, you could be organizing a party. This could be invites. But this man has a brush. So also, I think someone's going to draw a picture of someone and they're going to send it to them. And they're going to see what they think about the picture they drew about them. Because look, he has a bunch of things to draw. So he's drawing this woman. There's a vision of this woman in his mind. And he's going to message her. Also, you could be watching someone through TikTok or YouTube. And I feel like you need to give them a call. All right. There's someone's going to DM you, or someone's going to directly call you on your phone. All right. Change of plans, or we're going to change how things are done, the occupation and the main mail. Changing your business, or you're going to ask them, hey, you think may have something to do with your business, but if someone has been drawing a picture of someone, I see someone sending like a picture through FedEx to somebody else. I need you to look at my work. I need you to critique my work. I need you to tell me, what do you think about my work? How do you feel about my work? Or this is a work of art, picture perfect. Because look, picture perfect, working hard. This lady's working hard to be picture perfect. Look, this is a screen, working hard for picture perfect. Someone is also, this is like the judges at a certain talent show. All right, a talent show. Also, like, there's so many activities going on right now, so people are recording people. Like, she looks like she's working on a dress or something like that. They change it in the message. Also, this could be a fashion designer right here. This is a man that's a fashion designer right here. I feel like you're changing something up in the last minute, and I feel like you're changing it up because maybe you're in a competitive field. If someone gets a look at your talent or what you've been drawing up, someone else could definitely steal your idea and then create like the winter wardrobe or the summer wardrobe or something like that. Also, a certain vehicle right here, someone can actually work in the motorcycle is what I heard, but also in the vehicle industry. But I see a main man right here. And there's a woman that is working really hard. There's a message, a change of plans. We're going to have to change things real quick. Okay. Then I got whatever these cards are. I don't even know, but from whatever I see. This is the Empress card and the Five of Pentacles. You know what this reminds me of? Someone that came from the gutter moving their way on up. Because look, went from nothing to something. This person has been working so hard. Look, she's been working so hard. Going from poor to rich. Someone can see the struggle, or it was actually like this. Someone can see the struggle. Things are going to change. Things are going to change. My ambition as a writer, Tupac. You gotta be careful flipping signs, man, because he's flipping signs right there. Also, Gemini season coming up. I always joke around that Scorpios aren't the bad guys, it's the Geminis. I'm kidding. If a Gemini heard this, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm not directly attacking you. Queen of Cups, there you are. And the Eight of Cups and the Ace of Swords. Someone's worried about someone, the King of Wands. Also, I feel like someone's worried about somebody sleeping with this Empress, but it's a Five of Pentacles. They're not sleeping with anybody. All I see is work right here. I don't see anything love related other than the Empress. How is that love related? The Empress is a woman who is her own boss. She runs shit. Oh, it kind of looks like my messy hair. Look, I use a clip to hold my hair up. Like, doesn't it look like my hair? Look, don't it look like my hair? Doesn't it look like my hair? Do you see what I'm saying? You see what I mean? It's the clip. I'm just putting my hair down. I don't know. It's been flat lately. I don't even know why I'm telling you. You might be one of those people that are constantly looking at their hair. I know a lot of Scorpios, and one thing they're always like their hair. Okay, so I feel like you got your hair done now. You feel good. Also, someone could have bought a new weave, a new hair. Someone's wearing like a cap. Okay, no cap as well. It is graduating season, so someone took off their cap. Someone's been working really hard right here. I didn't really see love. Someone's being very disciplined. This man right here also could be someone at a gerb, gerb, gerbil, jerby, germs, bugs. Anyways, but this picture, this drawing or whatever, this is a drawing or this is a plan of some type of job because there was a letter. Someone's thinking of someone or someone was drawing. It looks like a drawing, also drawing a conclusion. There's keys right here. There's a bird holding a bunch of keys to a lot of like these are different keys. And we get the high priestess. All right. And then we get the Page of Pentacles. This is definitely a tarot reader. And the Knight of Pentacles, probably a male. It could be a male as well. Someone's like walking out on the robe. All right. Someone's receiving it. Like, I see like, my Lord, my Lord, my Lord, we're here with your message. All right. Someone's messaging. There's a lot of money involved in this message. Okay. The Ace of Cups, there's talk about it. Ace of Wands, and they're going to take action. Also, someone could be like training like kung fu fighting and stuff like that with the horse. Look, someone could be training horses as well. That's where the important message comes from because if you've been working on horses, riding horses or something like that, someone has taken notice on how fast you can be in the horse. Also, horsepower. Someone can also drive vehicles. Like if it's not a picture, it could be a videographer, someone who takes pictures. The cameraman could be taking pictures of you or whatever. I spy with my little eye a lot of talent right in front of me. So someone could be dealing. It's a talent to race horses. You know that, right? It's a talent to draw beautiful drawings of artists. I feel like someone might be be getting noticed by a celebrity or something like that. Although I haven't seen the star card yet, but I wouldn't doubt it if it was coming close. The Two of Swords. You can't see it, but you can feel it. Okay, there's the Queen of Wands and there's the Sun card. It's all action because the Queen of Wands, she gets it done. She's very smart with the Eight of Wands. Yes, the Sun card. Yes, all action. Nine of Swords, the Emperor, Three of Swords, and the Queen of Cups. What's going on with this Emperor, though? I feel like someone's going to help out an Emperor right here because he's going through the Nine of Swords and the Three of Swords with the Queen of Cups. with this water sign. Five of Pentacles, they're not talking. The Two of Wands, they might not even reconcile. What's going on with the Seven of Swords, the Lover card, someone, and the Empress? Someone could have cheated, or someone. There's two Empresses here, and maybe you're going to find out about this person or something like that. This could be a topic of conversation wherever you guys are at. Because I wouldn't say, because look, the thoughts they're thinking, they're finding out more information or whatever. This Emperor did the Seven of Swords because I see him going from one Empress to another Empress. How it started, how it began, how it ended, and how it's going after the ending. Nine of Wands is a very stressful situation. The Eight of Pentacles with the High Priestess, and I get the double High Priestess. So I feel like maybe a man cheated on a woman, and then when he left her, he cheated on her on the same way. This might not be you at all. This could be a topic. Maybe you see a pattern in someone, and how they get with their mates. You know, it's never like, oh, you had time to heal. It's like you go from one to another, jumping from one to another. Look, I'm just saying what the cards say. I'm not here to judge anybody because I don't know what people are doing, why they do things. Like if your man is beating your ass all the time and you cheat on him with the neighbor, I don't even know what to say if he's, if wrong is wrong because it is what it is. It is what it is. I don't know. Would I feel too bad for someone like that? But I'll also say, try to do things as right as you can. And, if you can't, you can't. Shit, people are crazy. You'd be surprised how people act like they own humans. Even when their kids become grown, some people feel like they still own their kids and they could say and do things. Anyways, that's going into a different topic, but I feel like someone could be noticing somebody. It could be your coworkers, because that's what I'm saying. It could be a coworker right here, because someone was thinking of someone. Or also, maybe you wondered how this person got with that person or something like that, because you're like, damn, last time I saw them, they were with them, and now they're not with them. Like, oh, okay, so that's what happened. Like, someone could be asking someone, like, what happened with so and so? Why aren't they together no more? What happened? They were together for a long time. So maybe it's a conversation like that, like someone's, you know, finding out. Look, finding out the High Priestess. That's the third High Priestess that shows up on these decks. Also, in the community of the High Priestess. Okay, so let's assume you're in the school of mystery. Okay, you do what I do. There's a lot of high priestesses, and high priestess here that have had to deal with betrayal. Okay, okay, all right, Spirit. I know where we're going with this. Let me get there. Okay, the Eight of Swords. So today or yesterday, I had the honor to hear the speech from Military Defense, the General Military of Defense of the United States of 2017. He was in office when Trump was in office. He was the one that resigned. He happens to be, his hometown is here where I'm from. And he was giving us a speech about how we should be grateful every time someone has betrayed us because it teaches us, to be loyal to people. Um, he said we must feel what it is to be poor so we don't take for granted the riches that we obtain through our lives. He kept saying different things that were like, damn, that would really suck, but it does teach you a lesson in life, you know. And he also talked about how the future is forever morphing into something different. Like he was like, you could find yourself getting your degree right now, And in 10 and 5 years, whatever your degree is no longer suitable for the way of life of the people in the United States, or from the states, from our area. And what one man didn't even go that far into education can one day come with a bright idea and change the whole world, and never made it to Harvard. Moral of the story is that we need to pay attention to our calling, even when we think that we're going to get laughed at and belittled, because the great don't understand the strange. They fear the strange. People fear power. This is coming from the ex. I was really honored to hear his speech. I was like, oh my goodness. I was like, today's the day. Hit me at home. I was out there and like saying, amen. Like, yes, I feel you. I feel you. Yes, I had to endure what it felt like to be cheated on, not just once, but twice. And it may seem like a continuous cycle, but it's not, but he was explaining that in many different situations in life, and I was like, oh gosh, I love that shit, because it's like life is all about balance, and you never know when you're going to be blessed with the universe. Be careful how you treat people. Be careful how you treat people, because one day that fucking janitor might hit the lotto, and you might have wanted to be remembered as someone that treated them good. But imagine that. Imagine someone that is not that every I've heard things about Bill Gates, allegedly not good things, but I also have heard really good things about him. And so I don't know. Would you be honored to be amongst those kind of people, Oprah Winfrey and people of the elite? Or would you fall into what they say, all that Illuminati mess? All of them. But then how do you, like, even the greatest healers in the world get fucking dragged. And then later on in history, they're remembered for the great things that they have done. Do you imagine if you're the one that was throwing a rock? Baby, don't have me be the one throwing the rock. No, oh goodness, no. But I feel like someone here is finding out somebody's story right here, because it's the Seven of Swords, the Empress, the High Priestess. Also, someone, like I said, if you're in the school of mystery, I feel like you're coming across a lot of this, could be a lot of therapists, but it could be a lot of people of the mystery together talking to each other. It's like a bunch of tarot readers or something like that, a bunch of mediums, and we're and talking about the things that have happened in their life, such as relationships, friendships, companionship, business, um, using your divinations, how to learn how to control certain things. So it's a group of people that are teaching each other how to manage their own groups or their own divination. Because how I survived the Seven of Swords not just once but twice, because the Seven of Swords came out twice. The High Priestesses. But like I also said, if someone here is still very unhappy, because if there's this man that likes nothing but high priestesses, like hella high priestesses, that's his agenda, is to like sleep with all the high priestesses or something like that. Um, I feel like these women are starting to take power from this man because he's so contagious. So while he's thinking he's blessing these women by just sleeping with them, they're actually taking power from him. This is weird as fuck. Like, whoa. Because he's not supposed to be sleeping with multiple women. You're not supposed to be giving your energy like that. You're not supposed to, if you sleep with multiple women, you're giving all of your energy to scattered people all around, and it will confuse you on who you really are. Be very picky about who you give your seed to, or because you might learn the first or the second or the third time to be careful who you give a baby to, the Eight of Swords, or who you breed with. I mean, if you can make a woman that has 3 kids another baby mama, you should be selling houses. But also, this could be if someone's been cheated off of their hard work twice, as far as business or artistic. Like I said in the very beginning, I saw a designer. You've had 2 people already, and it was inside your group. I feel like inside your circle, they sold your ideas to the competitor. So now what you do, you change everything up in the last minute. I know that's right. I know that's right, Scorp. Change that shit up. Keep it funky. Keep the motherfuckers guessing. As you should. As you should. Because if you notice this has been happening to you, then you got to keep on changing it up. I should be doing Taurus reading. But I'm just going to do Scorpio. Mhm. 3 of Pentacles, the 4 of Swords, and the Nine of Pentacles. Going independent. 9 of Swords, Emperor, the 7 of Cups. I feel like corporation has not been going good for someone, and someone can see someone here. They've been doing good independent, and I'm gonna tell you something. At first, in the industry, it was really, really frowned upon being independent. You had to have an agent representing you. And this day and age, thank God to YouTube. Shout out to YouTube, they have given us access. Also Facebook, these smaller apps have given us platforms to be able to be our own independent CEOs. When you reach into corporation, yes, you get a lot, you get a high investment. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. But let's speak on an artist. You're going through a mental breakdown, right? You're going Britney Spears on someone at, and you're about to cut your fucking hair. These people will tell you, I am paying you so and so amount of money. You better get your fucking ass up and go out there and smile and dress pretty and pretend like you're not exhausted. Flying here, flying there, getting, and you're getting paid millions by just showing up for 10 minutes. So you're willing to take the flight 12 hours there, rest there for maybe a couple hours, then take off over there. And all these meetings and all these signing these papers, having the lawyers take like people think it's easy being in the industry, and it's really not. When you start going independent, you start doing all that shit by yourself, and you realize sometimes you do need a team. But you got to be careful on your team. Like I said, you sign into corporation, you don't know if the day that you need some time to be in peace and you're damn near cutting your hair off, and they're telling you they still want you to perform a song that reminds you of the man that fucking broke your heart. You notice how a lot of artists, when they're singing their soul, they start crying and stuff like that. Like, it really is a situation they're really going through, and we're all loving it, right? And because we understand that type of pain they go through. It's the song that is on is Tupac. Press like, subscribe, notification. I don't know, writes this music. Yeah, a lot of artists were owned if by these organizations, companies, the industry owned by them. And it has literally made something so beautiful become really dark behind the things that happen behind closed doors, behind the fact that you got to show up and you got to smile and you got to accept these prizes and everything and pretend like you haven't slept in fucking 4 days because you're like mentally exhausted. mentally exhausted with all this money that is being parted in many different ways with different companies, and you're only seeing a small portion of it. And yes, there's the glitz and glam, but it's their money, not yours. And whatever it is yours, some people might just give you the crumbs. And that was very true in the industry back then. Things have changed now. So if you are in YouTube, be very grateful that you're in this day and era to become someone famous or someone looked after, because it's not easy being an influencer. It's not easy to be in front of the camera. People are scared to see themselves, to even have a vision of success. They fear the unknown. So then they fight against it or they hate it because they're not able to obtain what other people can. This is a very special camera. From this camera, you know that I will have to deal with people's opinions, people's comments, people's set of ways of how they view things on me, projecting it by me even pressing live. And I'm subject to these kinds of attacks just like anybody else would. Britney Spears. No, I've had people tell me to, shut the fuck up and handle it at a very fucked up times in my life. I've had people do real fucked up things at very hard times of my life and say fucked up things because I would not tell everybody my problems. So, because you can't. You see, these are celebrities, right? They know that it's so easy for someone to be sold out for money and you're not actually safe. And you think that you know somebody until you start seeing receipts of your credit card being used and swiped up, and you see someone taking advantage of you and they're not I don't know. Don't fuck around. Just TLC is a great example of something that would could possibly happen if you're in an organization or something like that. They did not understand the contract and they were robbed for millions of dollars, and they were thinking they were getting these Toyota trucks and all of that. They were like literally giving them crumbs. Someone's going independent. I anoint that. I think you can handle it. Look, someone's going independent. People have been sleeping on this person. Look, but they're wide awake and they know they carry an essence that's very important to this world, bringing light into this world. Through their art, through their pain, they make something so damn beautiful that it would want someone to go through those kind of experiences. And it's like, how in the fuck would you want? Do you know people really don't make it out from carrying that cross? Now, for real, for real. Some people cannot handle being humiliated, embarrassed, being hated on. Some people cannot handle it, you know? And even if you can handle it, some people, um, you want to test your character, don't seek revenge. Don't seek revenge. Oh, baby, when someone has done some hideous shit to you, some fucked up shit to you want to test your faith, your character, who you really are, don't seek revenge. And see how you handle that experience in your life. Coming from self, where there's been times I've been angry in the room, like I wanted revenge and I didn't do it. I fought with my own thoughts because I felt really victimized, all kinds of stuff, but I can't see we become the monster that they play us out to be. And that's a hell of a skill to obtain, Scorpio. You got to be able to handle some shit that other people can't. And it's not okay to get accustomed to the chaos, but we will put ourselves there too when we're so used to that chaotic type of way in life. Three of Pentacles and the Temperance. But somehow, some way, your angels are fighting your demons, the Emperor and the Queen. Hmm. Fighting the industry. Or your angels are fighting with you. Your angels are getting more open doors for you so you can be able to make decisions, better decisions in your life. But you know what? I feel like someone's going to get a great reward for not seeking revenge on someone. Because revenge is for God or the highest frequency. You leave that shit up there. But I get it. Some of the greatest stories in history come back. They're told and even foretold, or they're said to repeat. History will repeat itself from revenge. From revenge. It's the intent behind the revenge, and it's the kind of revenge. Because I honestly feel like sometimes, like I said, am I going to be like? Because there was two Seven of Swords here, right? Like how are you going to be mad at this person because they cheated on you, but you cheated back on them? So it cancels itself out. You can't say nothing because you're doing the same thing, or you did the same thing, or something like that. Like a tooth for a tooth, an eye for an eye. Also, I feel like someone's going to see how it feels to be on the other side. Because if you had, like, I don't know, I don't want to foretell this, but it's almost like if you had the chance to steal someone's talent, you had the chance to steal someone's girl, steal someone's mate, or, would you want someone to do that shit to you? I'm just saying, like, I really feel like someone's gonna come across like something that somebody has been preaching hard. They're going to have to face that kind of temptation. Like, we have to be careful sometimes, some of the things that we put out here, because a demon can listen to you, okay? And but so do angels. So do angels. You could be like, oh man, I'm a faithful man, and then all of a sudden you start getting temptation. But I mean, I feel like it's just the way that you present it out there out of your mouth. Like, be, you have to say something different, like, I'm a good noodle. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a good noodle. So, like that, you get tempted by a fucking noodle and not by your faith. You know what I'm saying? So, from now on, don't be like, I'm a good man. Just be like, I'm a good noodle. Come on, Scorpio, let's say it together. I am a good noodle. No, it's not always cheating. I'm saying that it could be like cheating you out of employment, cheating you out of life, or out of, things that happen in the world. I don't know. But I'm going to leave that at that.